His Excellency Mr. M.K. Lokesh is a postgraduate in botany and military science. He's joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1997. He has had an illustrious career since then, serving the nation and representing India across the world. We are fortunate to have him as an ambassador to UAE since 2010. And I must mention that he has been a regular, he's been gracing the occasion NIT Moments every year since the time NIT Moments had started. May I call upon His Excellency to kindly speak a few words.
Dr. Chidambaram and all the dear members of NIT, Pan-NIT fraternity, I am very gratified by your invitation. I remember I had attended the last function where you had invited another outstanding scientist, Dr. Kasturi Rangan, and I must congratulate you for keeping up this excellent tradition and inviting Dr. Chidambaram this time. I do not want to take much of your time because you have come to listen to Dr. Chidambaram, who has some message to convey to you. Unlike me, I just came to listen to him. As I say, you all represent our natural resources, our country's natural resources. We are very poor in physical resources like oil, gold, or whatever you name it. But our main resources have been our manpower. And this manpower has been driving our growth, the spectacular economic growth that we have been witnessing. It is due to sagacity and the visionary policies of our earlier prime ministers such as Jawaharlal Nehru, who foresaw that there was no alternative but to adopt technology for our progress, science and technology for our progress. Due to their efforts, the foundations laid by them, now we have very advanced institutes that can be the envy of the world, and our manpower is widely respected and sought after all over the world. And you represent such a cream of our society, and as I see today, such important personalities who have risen to very high positions are here. So NIT have given a strong foundation to build further for the progress of our nation. Today I'm doubly blessed because we are here to listen to Dr. Chidambaram. I'm not a scientist. As you saw from my biodata, I'm only a basic scientist, as we call basic scientist, which I feel is a failed applied scientist. I'm also, of course, Dr. Chidambaram himself is a basic scientist of physics and all, but he's much more than that. I'm just a diplomat. But Dr. Chidambaram's contribution is well known. I had the privilege of serving in the Atomic Energy Commission for 4 years when he was director of Baba Atomic Research Center, which is the fountainhead of all our progress in nuclear technology. This is a department that has contributed, again, a product of visionary policies of our leaders, including Homi Bhabha, who foresaw that self-help is the best help, because nobody gives you technology on a platter. They come with a lot of conditions. And some technologies are not available for being transferred. And nuclear technology was one such technology. But thanks to outstanding scientists like Dr. Chidambaram, Dr. Homi Bhabha, Rajaratnam, and others, I could witness firsthand in the department the kind of progress that we achieved, the kind of self-reliance that we achieved, and the kind of potential that we have to prove that nothing is beyond our grasp. You name technology, we can do that. Earlier, I remember Dr. Vishweshwaraya, the famous engineer who is from my state, Karnataka, declared that either industrialize or perish. Now we have to say either innovate or perish, because innovation is technology and technology is innovation. And you are all at the forefront of such a progress, adoption of technology. Technology itself is evolving very quickly. If I recall, when the computer originally started, it dealt with numbers. So we used it more as a calculator. Then with numbers being converted to letters, we started using it as a typewriter. Then graphics came and all, and then people started using it as a TV. Now with the internet, web and all, is virtually everything. Is omniscient, omnipresent, and the best dictionary or the best encyclopedia, you can say. So technology is evolving. We live in a world of microprocessors. You find microprocessors in everything. Maybe in human body will also become full of microprocessors in the near future. So those countries that innovate will progress, and those countries who do not get left behind. And I'm glad that my country is in the first category, and I'm glad to see so many of our technologists here who are at the vanguard of such progress. And I congratulate all of you for organizing this event and wish you all the best. Hopefully, if everything goes well, I'll come to your next function as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your pearls of wisdom. Can I call upon Mr. Ashish Nagpurkar to give a token of appreciation to His Excellency? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ashish.